And hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Violet. Not Indigo Disco that, we're just doing regular Paldea. And just realized I needed to be on land still. I need to do the thing. I need to make sandwich. So yeah, last time we shiny hunted, well, we got 4 Varoom encounters, but one of them disappeared. It must have zoomed off and outside my vision. Oh. That was annoying. Alright, so this episode we are going to get. Wait, so what number is this? Oh, this is just a custom one. Okay, I think. No, this one's a custom one, I think. I'm looking on Game 8 for guide. So salt, cream cheese, and rice. Oh, yeah, just all rice. I don't know how the heck people figure this out. Like, I still don't know how some people manage to figure this out. It just perplexes me. I think, like, I would argue that while sandwiches are very powerful, I feel like how they're explained and their guides and that, they were poorly implemented, you know. I feel like they could have done some ease of life stuff. You know, just something to make it a little less daunting. Oh wait, is this gonna work? Oh my gosh, that worked. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm prepared for a lot of rambling this episode, because while I'm shiny hunting Magikarp, I'm going to be talking about some of the things I heard, and of course I'm not going. I might be getting some information wrong, so if anyone wants to correct me, please let me know. I'm just recalling this from the top of my head. So, one thing that I think was definitely not a good move is I think they took down that site that people used to make Pokemon fan games with. They did not like that one bit. No. They did not like people making their own games. I mean, I do sort of get it. But these games are made free, so, I don't think they're making any profit of it. So financially speaking, there's no reason for it to be taken down, because, some people are gonna be diverted, of course. But then you gotta think, why are people diverted? Again, you gotta think, why are these games doing better than ours? Why are people preferring these over our games, You gotta ask yourself these things, because otherwise how's your product gonna improve? Like me, for example, I always strive to improve, but sometimes problem is I don't get much feedback, so it's a little bit annoying for me, admittedly. I think for shiny hunting as Magikarp, I'm probably going to try and aim for just one anymore, and I'll trade them off if anyone wants them. For that shiny Gyarados. Or to rip off some 10-year-old somewhere in Kanto or Universe, maybe. But yeah, I feel like maybe Game Freak, companies in general should think, what are we doing wrong? Why are these games doing better than us? So this sort of comes back around to Power World again, like how that had a lot going for it. I think that is Pokemon's biggest flaw, is that they are, missing a lot of features, and I think their philosophy of locking certain mechanics to certain regions, to some extent I do agree with. In terms of story and lore, I get it, and when you think of Gigantamax or Dynamax being exclusively in Galar, because that's where the Dynamax energy is, that makes sense. And I think that's not a good example though, really, because I think many people like that, to be honest. I think it's okay. I think it just needs a bit of balancing, which again, that's another topic to go over another time. Got some Gyarados being taken down too. That's a good point. Is Gyarados involved in these as well? Well, I mean, to be fair, water is the only one I can do. Dang it. So I feel like when they're shutting down these fan games, they're not going to get much inspiration. You're not going to get an insight of what people want. Because you just cut off a great deal of inspiration there. Although, I wonder, I'm just thinking it here. Could all these fan projects and that probably somewhat put off creativity or inspiration? Of that fear of like, oh, what if I accidentally tread on someone else's turf? Hence why we get a lot more controversial designs, because all the good ones are already taken by fan artists and that. I'm just raising that question. You know, is inspiration a finite thing? Is it finite? Is there only so much you can do? Again, I'm just curious. Like, I'd be very interested to know if that's the case. Well, I say that. I mean, this franchise has been going on for quite a few years, and even with all the fan art and that, they still are going. So maybe that's not the problem. But yeah, I think what companies need to do is just embrace fan projects and that, and see what they can do. Because, like I said, I think shutting down fan-made projects doesn't seem like the best move. It just sort of says, you know, oh, we don't want you to create your own projects and that. Like I say, if they were doing it, if they were selling it, then yeah, I could definitely understand that. But these are mostly free, and they're just from little people, really. Yeah, just people who want to try it out. Because, I mean, if they want to make their own game, they're either doing it because they love like what you've made and just want to try and see if they can build on top of that, or it could be something similar, but instead there's something they feel is missing and they want to do something about that. Or maybe they just want to make something a bit more dark and twisted. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants me to try any ROM hacks or, you know, fan-made Pokémon games, then please let me know. Like, I plan to do a playthrough of the Marza region one at some point. So yeah, I think going back to Palworld as an example of a game that is like, I think that might be a good example. That's a good direction for where to take a game. From what I can recall, it's definitely, I do like the parody of it. Oh, okay, we're done here. Okay, we got 25 minutes. So, like I said, I'll be, like last episode, I'll cut a lot down just so there's no awkward pauses and that. So I can be a little bit of a pauser when talking. But yeah, like I said, I think the concept of Palworld is very fun. And I only know little bits of it. But I think the most blatant thing might be some of the more visual aspects, like their designs. Their creature designs of their pals. By the way, I don't know if I like the name pals. Like, I think... The thing is, like, I think I would love to see a more original name with any fan-made project. Pokemon, well, originally it was going to be called Capsule Monsters, but then it was changed to Pocket Monsters, and then that is further abstracted to Pokémon, meaning Pocket Monsters, so why not try playing with that a bit? I know, like, I can't say too much. My Pokemon creation series is a little bit more, is a bit bare-boned in terms of name inspiration. It's just Poke and then just throw a random name and then Libristo. There's no thought in that, I will admit. Well, I mean, there's still some thought, like, I just want to pay homage to the, like, with Pokemonsters, Pokebeasts, and Pokesword, that's just from the BBC's Walking With series. So I love that. You know, it's so nostalgic. You know. Oh, that does remind me, anyone who has Netflix, anyone watched Life on Our Planet? And of course, I just want to clarify, I have not seen Prehistoric Planet, the Apple series. But, oh, I'll admit, I was crying when I saw the visuals on that. Oh, that was just gorgeous. You know, it just shows how far we've come in technology. Just everything looks so gorgeous. Like, Prehistory, I think, is a really... Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Ooh, textures are gorgeous. Yeah, I think visually, like, Pokemon Violet is alright. I think... actually, I'll ramble on about that in a moment. Yeah, Life on Our Planet, the Prehistoric one. Oh, the visuals, like... it's not always consistent, but most of the time I was almost in tears as how good it looked. You know, we come a long way since working with dinosaurs and such. You know, because I think what I loved about those, like the original documentary, was that it wasn't done it wasn't too dramatic on that, if that makes sense. It didn't feel like it was talking down to you or something, you know, it was trying to constantly be like lively and grab your attention in that. Like, you know, like I seen with was it like Clash of the Titans or something, was it? Like that was a bit too hyper. I think it's what I would prefer. I think it's what I call Americanized or something. Like it's just like very exaggerated, over dramatized. I'm not a fan of that. Feels kind of insulting and that. Not my cup of tea. You know, I prefer like something that has a bit more tact to it. You know, that, like, don't get me wrong, I think like it can be entertaining, but it also you kind of lose that seriousness, that respect, because you're just like acting so desperate. I could be a hypocrite when saying this, because I think I've probably done the same. Look at all these carp, dang. But yeah, I think Life on Our Planet had that balance where it was really entertaining in that, but it, you know, it had that BBC sort of flair. I loved that, you know, with the little sound design and that. Oh, it's yeah. Can I just say, I know I said this before in this Let's Play series, but sound design is really it's not really talked about enough. Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think they might have been the first games. I don't know, I might be wrong, but you know, they had subtle sound design with like how you can hear certain Pokemon with their wings beating in that. You know, sometimes how they land or on the ground or something, you know. I love that attention to detail. It makes the game feel more immersive, more live. I love that. Like I said, I never watched Prehistoric Planet, so because I remember seeing a headline saying like how life on our planet is not as good. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it. It looked really good, but I don't know about the accuracy on that. Because like, well, I do know a fair bit. I wouldn't really call myself a certified paleontologist, more like a hobbyist. You know, somebody who just likes to look this stuff up in their spare time. Dang it, Slowpoke. Wait, is that? No, that's a Tatsugiri, I think. The way it's flipping. Yeah, that's the Tatsugiri. Yeah, I'm just after one Magikarp, I think. Any more I consider a bonus. But yeah, it's going to be more tricky. Like, Varoom was a lot easier because, well, it was just like they were the only steel types about, which made it simple. But with Magikarp here, it's, you know, it's a pure water type, so it's going to clash with like practically everything else in the lake. It's going to be annoying. You know, if you're after a golden Magikarp, which I'm struggling a bit with, then yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hassle. So yeah, going on the visuals now with this game, I would say I do love what they're doing, but I mentioned it before, but I think they may have been a bit too ambitious. I think firstly, maybe, yeah, I don't mind them trying to push the console's limits, but, you know, don't try and exceed it. Like, I think when it was just sprite work and that, it wasn't too bad, but with 3D games like this, it's a little bit more noticeable if you get lag or something. So I'd say, yeah, definitely push for as much as you can, but just maybe take it a few notches back. I love the ambitions they have for this, but maybe try not to go too crazy with visuals. Like, a lot of people say this is the most powerful console to date. It is, but when you compare it to Xbox or PlayStation, it's not as good. I mean, like, if you think about other games like Doom or Crash Bandicoot or something, you know, when they're ported to the Switch, their visuals and performance is drastically lowered. So they aren't going to be performing as well. You know, it's not going to look as good. Because they had to, like, push down the visuals and that. Wow, Magikarp are very stubborn. Compared to Varoom, Magikarp are being stubborn. But like I said, I think a lot of it is a lot of the spawn rates is probably due to the numerous other species around. Are we halfway through? Nearly. Yeah, it's a little bit more tricky because, well, as I said, it's just like, you know, Magikarp's not an exclusive. Let's check. I think this is a Vaporeon, isn't it? Oh no, it's a Slowbro. 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 Yeah, so I think like, yeah, so next time you make a Pokemon game, maybe as you're working on Legend ZA, depending on how far you got, definitely think about how you can balance like the details and style, because I think with these games, I don't know if I like the style of the characters too much. They feel, I think you got sort of strayed away from that anime look. I think that lost a bit of an identity. So I like the idea of them going back to the anime look. Maybe being inspired by the upcoming 3D anime that we see a lot of, like Beastars or Pacific Rim the Black, you know, that sort of thing. You know, maybe look into that. Also, choppy frame rate is something we see a lot of too. Ooh, imagine if action scenes were animated a bit like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots: Lost Wish, like the action scenes of those. Oh, I love the anime-esque style of it. Of those, like they do. Ooh, it's so good. So I like anime. I like if there's one thing that got me into anime, it's just like the action sequences and that. Like Pokemon done it really well. Like you just think, oh, the action scenes just, for me, it kept me on the edge of my seat. I need to watch the anime again. Like I think the anime I first watched was, I think, Diamond and Pearl. Like, and those visuals were really good, from what I can recall. Not saying they're mistake-free, obviously, but you know, yeah. Is there like a way you can watch those? Like, so I think Pokemon had a streaming service, didn't they? But they're closing now, aren't they now? Wow, Magikarp is very stubborn. I got some Varoom earlier, but yeah, Magikarp is like, nope. Nope, you only got 3 shiny Varoom. You're not gonna get any more goldies. Yeah, I need to catch up on a lot of things. I do apologize to everyone, like, if they were hoping to play this along with me or that, or use this as a guide, because I don't know if they will repeat these again. So I think I'm going back to Pokemon Legends ZA. I was talking about it last episode. I'd say I think there's a lot of expectations people have with like new Mega Forms and that. My suggestion is maybe don't try and give it to people who to give it to Pokemon. I mean, who already have got a lot of attention. I mean, a lot of people are making jokes about, oh, a Mega Charizard Z or something. Well, to be fair, that would be kind of a cool idea. Like, it would be a little bit overkill, but I do like the idea. Maybe you can even add a twist, like maybe Z could be like, you know, as Z Mega Form would be that mixed with a Z Stone or Z move. Like for the first turn, or maybe for a select turn, I don't know, you Mega Evolve a Z Pokemon, you then can make you can do a powerful Z move like attack. That's a cool idea. Because that would because I think Pokemon Sun and Moon in a way was a way to fix the lack of content in Pokemon X and Y. Wow, yeah, these Magikarp are stubborn. Yeah, and I think another thing people would really like to see is, because I think again, like Pokemon X and Y were missing so much content. I think people would love to see ZA be that Pokemon Z that we always wanted. And obviously, I think like a lot more emphasis on AZ, especially with AZ's Floette. I think people want to see her or it give it some more attention. Like, you know, go back and, you know, you got the old content there. You know, why not use that? You know, maybe expand upon it. You know, maybe make not a Florges, but a new evolution for AZ's Floette, maybe. you know, that can also Mega Evolve into a Z form. I'd probably call it Mega Z. Mega Z, where it's like Mega Evolution but more powerful. I don't know. I'm just fancising a bit here. I don't think this. I think that idea is probably really dumb and very illogical. 10 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, I am playing this straight. I'm doing this episode straight after the last one. Yeah. What's up with like? It just feels like Magikarp are being stubborn tonight. Yeah, when I told my mum I was like, we're gonna record, 'cause it's like 10 PM right now. You know, she was like, really? It's bedtime. I said it was only gonna be like an hour. I mean, it's a bit longer than that, but it's not too bad. Like that, just extra buff is just from the just from prepping the sandwiches and that. Oh, like while it's on my head, like what does everyone think of Pokemon Go's new visuals? I'll admit, I love the scenery of it. Like, I had to take a few screenshots. I might post them on, I might show some to you if I remember to do so. They look, oh, a step up, I think. I love how gorgeous it is. And unless I'm mistaken, it doesn't seem to take away from the performance. Maybe it's an adjustable setting or something? I don't know. And the character customization, I think it's okay. I think it just needs a bit of refinement, but I think they said, I think I had someone say they could just do with a little bit more, you know, a little bit more customization. I mean, I didn't want to because I'm obviously not peak fit condition or something. Is there a shiny lock going on? Oh, do you know what? I always think that, every time I'm not getting a shiny when, you know, I'm at decent odds, I just think, is this not? On Pokemon Shield, I'm trying to get a shiny Cresselia, but no luck on that so far. And it doesn't help how really ridiculous the Dynamax raids are. If you're doing it online, then you got to find people who are still playing the game. But also, I don't even know if there's any point having the sandwich, really. Yeah, there's no shiny Magikarp spawning. I haven't even seen any other shiny Pokemon. But what were we talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Pokemon Go, wasn't it? I can't remember. I forgot. I literally forgot what I was talking about. I'll just jump back to Pokemon Go and then I'll remember from there. Because, yeah, Pokemon Go, I still enjoy it. I think it held up. I played Jurassic World Live. That's very pay to win. It really is. And it doesn't help that, you know, a lot of features just surround the battles and that. Whereas with Pokemon Go, it is very diverse. You can do battles if you want, but you could also just not. I don't really battle often. I don't really like to battle. You know, and the game is really good for it. You know, it aged pretty decently in my opinion. Wow, I am not doing well with Magikarp, am I? Do you know what? If I don't get it this episode, then well, I won't say episode. I want to get a shiny Magikarp, but I will probably not tonight. I'll probably jump to the morning or afternoon. I don't know. Depends what's. Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wow. I don't even know, I don't want to get users, I don't want to make a sparkling sandwich. I need to think, you know, is there places I need to avoid to initiate cutscenes or something, or, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, after I do the Magikarp stuff, after I do the shiny hunts here, I am going to continue with the story of this game. Because one thing I want to try and do this year is just finish a lot off, primarily with stories and that. So this, Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I think those need to be finished off. Numerous others as well. Like, you know, I want this year to be that. But I do also want to start new playthroughs as well. You know, but I want to keep it so, you know, it's like one Switch game, one Pokemon game, one PC game, you know. Maybe one with an Xbox controller. I don't know. Yeah, you'll find out what I mean by the Xbox controller part later. Am I literally doing that bad? Like, I know what a shiny Magikarp looks like. I mean, I've already got one. I'm just doing this just to, well, partake in this event. Wait, that's Tatsugiri. Yeah, shiny Magikarp is a bright yellow. The dorsal and I think it's pelvic fins, they're slightly desaturated. Their whiskers, I think they remain a similar shade of yellow. Maybe slightly more gold to fit with the rest of the palette. Yeah, I don't think we'll go anywhere, so I think I might have to... What's that? Oh, that's a Dreadnought. Yeah, I don't know if there's really much point trying to get Magikarp here. It's just way too difficult. You need like an actual shining sandwich for this. Like, these do have increased shiny odds. But I'm guessing luck isn't on my side tonight. At least with these fish. Like, my luck's better with car engines and... or just engines, I don't know, than fish. Oh yeah, I did come up with an idea today, and I'll probably just say this is like both a mental note and just an idea for other artists. You know, I think Vroom and Revavroom are very incomplete. Like, for a... like, even though it's the first Steel Poison type, I think they have the opportunity to evolve into, you know, a variety of forms. Like, but this time it would be... well, I don't know. I don't know how it would work. Like, but, you know, imagine if they evolve into boats and cars, trucks, lorries. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, it would be like the Torque Pokemon, you know, where the Revavroom were inside the... how are we doing on time? Less than 5 minutes now. Yeah, wouldn't that would be cool though. Like, they can evolve into, like, let's say Steel Fire, Steel Water or something. You know, just give Revavroom, you know, an outside personality of just more than just being, it's a poison steel type, here you go. Like, we got, I mean, that's what, I think it would be like what Applin has, because it was, I think it was the first non-dragon grass type, no, it's the first, I think what you call, like, permanent grass, I don't know, what do you call it, where it's like, well, a regular grass dragon type. It's the first one of its kind there. Because we do have Mega Sceptile, but it's unfortunate, but that's just a temporary form. So I can't really say much about that. Oh gosh. Yeah, Magikarp is very stubborn this evening. Not even, like, I hadn't even seen a shiny of any other Pokemon. Yeah, just one shiny Magikarp and I'll end this episode. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, wow. It's really stubborn. I don't know what the odds are. But I presume they are, like, they obviously are higher. I think they're like half? Or the odds are the odds are doubled, I think. So, if you got a shiny Charmander, I think you are, well, more likely to get a shiny Pokemon. Let's have a look. Okay. I can't think of what else to talk about. But I'll let you know if anything does come up in my head. Oh yeah, I think going to Pokemon Legends EA, I think one Mega Evolution everyone is really wanting is Mega Flygon. Like, because what was it now? Who was he called? Ken Sugimori, yeah. I think it was Ken Sugimori who said he can't figure out what to do for Mega Flygon. And with all like the fan art that it's been getting nowadays, I would have thought that would offer some inspiration for that. Like, if I know Game Freak, they are gonna like defy what people expect, which is probably like not a dragon bug type. I'd not be very surprised if they did go with that. I mean, if they do, hey, kudos to them. They surprised us by doing something that a lot of other people have been doing. But I don't know, I wonder if they will do something completely different with that. That'd be interesting. Yep, it looks like Magikarp is not spawning. Well, at least the shiny one isn't spawning, which is quite unusual. Oh, blind, imagine if I did miss one. Well, to be fair, I had kept a good eye on everything. But like I said, I think what held back the shiny Magikarp was because there was so many other Pokemon about. So many other water types preventing it from spawning. So, yeah, that's it. So, what I'll do then, I'll head back up. And I'll continue this later on, or in a moment. Oh, yeah, I'm tired anyway, so yeah, I could do with some sleep. So, I'll see you in a moment. And we're back. Yep, I'm gonna make sure to get a shiny Magikarp no matter what. Just, well, one at least. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about increasing the odds apart from using Herba Mystica, but I'm running a bit low on those. And call me a stickler or whatever, but I do want to like keep at least one of each Herba Mystica. Alright, I think if I remember, because it's the next morning for me. It was 6 fried rice, not fried rice, fried rice, salt and cream cheese. Then what we got the most of? Ooh. Where's the blue Pokeball pick? Yeah, let's go for that one. Yeah, this is not too bad. Oh dear. The Subway sandwich is not doing well. And no, we're not sponsored by Subway. I say we, like, it's just me. Like, who else is helping me with this channel? Well, I suppose my brother with getting Pokemon Legends Arceus and that. And my family for getting some of the games with me for my birthday and Christmas and all that. Anyway, yeah. We are gonna continue shiny hunting Magikarp. I don't even know if it was worth it doing encounter rate, but I just thought, well, I don't know, are there any non-water types that appear in the water? Oh wait, there would be the Avalugg line, wouldn't there? So yeah, let's go. And after like reorganize my thoughts. Oh whoa, boom. See some Bergmite over there. I wonder though, like, because they do like float in water and that, do you think ice water would be a good type? Oh, actually, that's one thing I was thinking about, like, you know, well, how would because ice, rock, but well, I think ice is notoriously one of the weakest types out there in terms of defense. Not too bad, not much of an issue for sorry, my throat is going off a bit. For strong, well, mainly offensive Pokemon, fast and offensive, but if you're like really defensive, then yeah, not the best idea. Do I need to get? I think I need to get an aquatic Pokemon. I'm gonna get. Hold on. I'm gonna get Feraligatr in here. So I think he does have, like, I think flying Pokemon are good for flying Pokemon. And swimming Pokemon are good for swimming Pokemon, obviously. Also, Iron Leaves just grew to level 88. There we go. Take out that Veluza for trying to ambush us. I don't know why it's Psychic. That doesn't make much sense to me. I would have thought Steel or maybe Ghost. It works as a poison type as well. Sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry, yeah, that's the problem when you have a puppy. They require a lot of attention. He just wants to, like, he was in the bedroom with me, but now he's out. So, yeah, puppy means a lot to me and has a big impact on my life. So, yeah, I think like Ice, like I remember watching a video. I'll probably put the end of the video or on the eye icon. Basically, there was this video talking about how to improve the Ice type. Of course, the games have tried to find ways for like boosting the power of Ice types, but they haven't really tackled the overall issue. That is, being the actual type balance. You know, the actual type itself, and not the moves surrounding it. I mean, Aurora Veil and Snowscape is good, but really, they just need to change the actual interactions. For example, I don't think ice should. No, I don't think water should resist ice. You know, I agree with the video that I talked to. I can't remember who the guy was, but I think water and ice interacting neutrally is a good idea because, well, basically, water and ice, you know, they are one the same really. So why would one resist the other? I mean, ice resisting water wouldn't be too bad either, but I think it's just better to work neutrally. Yeah, blind. Yeah, I don't know how stubborn Magikarp is these shiny forms. Well, again, I think like being a pure water type in an area full of water types is not a, well, it makes it a bit difficult to be shiny hunting for. I don't know, I do apologize if I'm not making any sense. Like I said, I'm very out of practice of this. But yeah, ice, I don't think it should resist rock. As a matter of fact, I think ice and rock maybe should be neutral against each other as well. Like, yeah, of course, you could throw rock onto ice. But ice, I think also, I think you kind of freeze it over rock and that. So I don't see where that logic came from. I wonder though, like, here's a wild idea. What if it resists dark? Because technically both ice and dark are examples of absence of. They both have the thing in common of absence of heat. I mean, I know they're not absolute zero, like that's just complete craziness there. But I think Pokemon does stretch various definitions of how types interact, so you know, that makes sense. You know, you could have that to give ice typing a bit more of a defensive edge. So maybe dark and ice resist each other. Maybe ice could resist bug, since like bugs, you know, they're more active during the summertime and not during the winter. Yeah, that's... Wait, is that it? Oh no, it's Tatsugiri. Don't like you. You can die. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's what I get for taking out my anger on a Pokemon's appearance. Looking too similar to a shiny form. Actually, I was surprised I didn't get any, actually no, I can't say I'm surprised. I'm increasing the encounters, but not the shiny odds. I'm still curious, like, these odds should have heightened shiny odds. What the heck am I saying? Yeah, that's another Tatsugiri. I think, yeah. Whoa, the Donzo? Wait, what's that? Oh, that's a Dreadnought. Ah. Where'd you come from? You puppy. Wait, is that? No, that's a Veluza. I'm trying to remember what other types ice could resist, or it could be neutral to, but I can't really think of a lot. Like fire, steel, and maybe fighting. Like those make sense, but I wonder if they should resist ground as well, because well, snow covers the ground. I think it also would be because ground is so prevalent. So if you had an electric ice type, that would give the electric type a really good benefit. Also, I think steel should be weak to electric types, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think it should be, because, you know, metal conducts electricity much like water does, and water is weak to electric types, so why can't steel? Because steel is a very bulky type. Oh, and also with ice interactions with steel, I think steel should not resist ice. Because if you think about hailstorms and that, those can be brutal. And they can dent metal. So I would change that. Although you could you can rectify that with a move or an ability maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there's no shiny Magikarp here. They got some big ones though. But yeah, what are your thoughts on ice type interactions defensively? I think rock is another one that is also detrimental. But it's also not a bad type either. It resists normal, flying. I don't know why it's weak to ground though. That doesn't make sense. I don't know, does it make sense? Like, I don't know why rock is weak to ground. I would have said neutral. But yeah, I agree with water and ground being weak to grass, water. Yeah, I agree with that, because both are naturally eroded by rock, and grass can embed themselves in both elements. Bug is an interesting type. I don't know why they made it super effective against psychics, but I suppose you could argue, you know, a bug could like break your psychic concentration or something maybe. But yeah, I think a lot of issues with types nowadays is their defensive capabilities, not so much their offensive. Because I agree with steel not being super effective against many types, because it is a defensive typing. Electric, I can see that being very offensive, but not very defensive, because I think it only resists electric and flying. I don't know why it's weak. Well, I suppose it's weak to ground because when a lightning strike, like when lightning or such hits the ground, you know, it doesn't go through it. Well, sometimes it does. It depends on the conditions. Like, you can get some really powerful lightning strikes that can make an impression, like a footprint, if you will. Or at least that's what I can recall from a documentary. I suppose, yeah, the room is easier to get because of the. But still, though, Magikarp is very stubborn. Oh, I suppose while I'm making these videos, because I think I'll just do like 3D sort of videos, and then for like 1 week, and then while those are up, I'll wait for you guys' responses to what I'm about to ask. So I said these before, but so with Execute, should I evolve it into a Cantonian Executor or an Alolan Executor? I don't think I've used either, but I don't know a lot about. I have got very little experience with the Cantonian Executor, so I might go for that. But I do love I do love an idea of a dragon tree as well. But I've already got a dragon type, so maybe not. Also, do we have Duraludon? You're 92, so you're not too bad. Actually, you evolve via an item, so you don't have to worry too much. That's a good point, actually. If I knock out these Pokemon, would that help with odds? Or do I just move away a bit? Yeah, there's no Magikarp here. Wow. These Pokemon sure are stubborn. Oh, I do love the lighting in this game. At least, like, in terms of how pretty everything looks. I can actually make sure to take a good look at these guys as well. They got a nice shiny. They got a lovely green. I think we're halfway. Oh no, not yet. We're getting close to halfway. I think getting in a battle with a Pokemon, well, at least in terms of Magikarp, I think helps as well, because you can just scout around and see what's about. I can't see anything. Also, I think I noticed. Yeah, it gets laggy when you have the sun interactions. Yeah, I think I said this before, and I can't remember if it was this or last episode, but I think if Game Freak were to improve their performance and visuals, I think know your limits, test the game out, because the advantage of exclusive console games or console exclusive games is that you do have you have the advantage of a limit. You know the limit, but you know, for example, if it's a PC port, then you're hello. You're not. Oh my gosh! Wow, there's a lot of loser. I hope we get a shiny for loser as well. I saw that. It's a really nice contrast. It's like a greenish color. I said it before, I believe, but I don't care. I like it, and I'm gonna say I like it. Oh my gosh! These guys. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this video doesn't do too well. Because, like, you know, you see, you know, I'm just blabbering on a lot. This is what this video is, mainly. I'm just blabbering on while hunting for a yellow Magikarp that I've already got. So that's a lot of them, too. That's something I don't get, though, like... So do you know, well, I don't know if it's been patched, but there was this visual glitch where shiny Pokemon don't always get their textures up. So it just looks like their regular Magikarp. So you just gotta wait here for a bit. Hopefully there's no Veluza about. But yeah, I just stick around here for a bit because I don't know how fast these spawns are. Yeah, I would have thought I would have been like a bit more cohesive in what I'm saying while, you know, having a night's rest, but by the looks of it, I don't think I've got any better at my narration, but I don't know. Dog's whining. I ask him if he wants to come in, but he doesn't want to come in. They have been in the guard, like they have been out to do their business, so I don't see what the problem is. I gave him a bit of a play. He had a good run around. Had zoomies, lots of zoomies, loved a lot of zoomies. Actually, I wonder, like, for those who do enjoy, because I did say, like, they enjoy these, like, they do enjoy relaxing moments in these playthroughs. Do you enjoy these videos? Yeah, just break up the fast pace of it all. Just take your time and shiny hunt. Because that's the thing I think this does do, is train you in terms of, yeah, see, like, that's not a... See, that's not a shiny Magikarp. What's not even a Magikarp? I wonder though, like, maybe if I see another species, I'll just knock him out. So I think that does encourage another spawn. Still no luck. There should be... Like, I'm just surprised. Like, I know it's a slight decrease, but there shouldn't be... You know, still a lot of Magikarp appearing. Like, these Magikarp should have an increased chance of being shiny, but... Same time, there's nothing really going... Like, there's no shinies yet. But yeah, I'm just curious, like... While I do love, like, the detail they have with scales and that, should we carry on in that direction? Or should we, like, try a more stylized approach? Because when we do go extra detail, like, with all these details and that, you do have that drawback of performance and that. And I think if you took a more stylized approach, you have the opportunity to make, brain thinking, well, you know, you can make these games look gorgeous while still being performance friendly. It might even be a little less work as well, depending on how it's done. But yeah, like I said this, I think in the last episode, where I don't think I like the, I don't know if I like the new style of the human characters as much. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like I don't know if it feels as anime as it used to, but maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they just want to try and break from that anime mold. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I would love to see more stylized. I would be interested to see a stylized approach. So yeah, I think at the time of recording this, so today for me is the 5th. So the day before, I think it's the last day that this ends. So I got a lot of work cut out for me because I want to get this done. Like, it's a little personal thing, but also just thought, you know, I want to record it for you guys, see what you think. My gosh, is it really that difficult to get a shiny Magikarp? Should I even bother? Of course I should bother. Supposedly increased odds. I found 4 Varoom. Found, not caught. I caught only 3. One of them ran off because the other Varoom just charged into you. Yeah, so I just like to keep moving around just to encourage those spawns to come in. Wow, how many have I encountered? Like, I haven't boosted the odds with any shiny sandwiches, but I would have thought the encounter would have done a decent amount. This is just ridiculous. How are we doing now? 7 minutes. I just want one Magikarp. Just one. That's all I want. I just want one shiny Magikarp. A yellow one. A yellow, gold one. A lemon. Nah, it's not lemon. It hasn't got enough. It doesn't look green. It hasn't got enough green to make it look lemony. Because I think lemon is like a greenish yellow. Like, I think because it is like, because lemon is a relative of the lime, if I'm not mistaken. So the colours are kind of like that. Actually, if you think about it, most fruits have a bit of green in them. At first, when they're buds, they're a green colour. I think I want to go back to the topic of Pal World again, because the problem is I don't feel like I ever explain things well enough, or because I'm always so scatterbrained in that. So I want to make an attempt at trying talk about it cohesively. I wish I had notes next to me so I could talk about it, but nope. I just want to dive straight in because gold. Those are golden shinies. Yeah, so I'll leave in that again. So, in case I haven't conveyed it well. Oh! Come here, boy! Get your little fishy booty over here. There we go. That's how you do it. There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. Right. Show us up. Yeah. Yeah, there's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail for this video. It's a floating carp. Look at that, though. This game's so broken. I love it. Oh, yes. I'm so happy. Oh, for a second, I thought it was gonna be like Endeavor. We need more yellow balls. I'm gonna give it the quick ball. I think the quick ball might be the best if you want a yellow alternative. It actually works with shiny Magikarp because it's a water type, and I like the quick ball. I remember hearing people don't like it. I like it. I just think it's so striking. It's very bright. It says what it's on the tin. Okay, so that's our shiny Magikarp, which is good. So I'll just keep going and then I'll end the episode shortly. I'll probably talk more about Pal World next time. I'll probably have to find maybe some note. I have to make some notes or something maybe. But that took ages. That took at least I didn't have to do another attempt. Yeah, only 2 minutes. Yeah, so Pal World, if I'm not mistaken, it's basically, I think it's an open world Pokemon game. You're on an island. You got all these Pokemon-like creatures called pals. Again, I think it's a dumb name. I talked about how they could have been a bit more creative in the name. Like Palchers or something, just put Palin creatures. Or Mr. Pals, call them that, Mystical Pals. Just play around with it, Mr. Pals, see that's got a nice ring to it. If any developers are watching this, or or if anyone gives them this idea from me, please put my name in the credits. I really want I want the recognition for my better name calling. Like, seriously. I'd love to also make would anyone like to see a series where I redesign a lot of the Pal World Pokemon? Maybe make a slightly different convention, because I think if Pal World needs something, I think it needs a more unique style trait. Like, yeah, go ahead with Pokemon. Like, go ahead and use Pokemon as like a base inspiration, but what was that? Dodonzo? Oh, that's a Veluza. Ah! Ah, Dodonzo! But yeah, I think that's what Power World needs. They need, like, they need their own design philosophy and style. I think maybe, you know, since it is a bit more mature game, maybe go for a bit more detail. Like, go with Pokemon, but a bit more mature. Like, maybe combine some traits. Maybe, you know, I'd say mature cartoon, maybe like mature anime. Something a bit more spooky. So that's a category. But yeah, I think the Power World is definitely done a lot better because they, you know, they broke a lot of conventions that Pokemon made. Like, you know, with guns, obviously you can kill and capture people. Same with the pals. Because Pokemon, they sort of, oh, I don't want to say, I don't know if they tiptoe around it or not, but they definitely, like, oh, was that a male as well? I caught. Sorry, because when it comes to Magikarp, I think I prefer the male over the female in terms of appearance. Because I think the, in terms of the shiny, I love that the whiskers are red. Okay. Yeah. So, I know. I'll go to the other area. Oh, I need to. I'll go to. Oh wait. I've got everything here, so I need to fly to Kitakami. Oh, do I need to? I don't know. Yeah, there's a Shinx there. Yeah, I'll go there. No, I'll leave it this episode. I'll continue talking about Power World, but yeah. Following some of what I'm saying, just you know, just consider your design conventions. Make it a bit more your own. Change a lot of designs, or a lot of your designs, because there's a lot of convergence. So like there's some that are too similar to existing Pokemon. And I think they could have done more. You know, don't just take a Pokemon and just slightly change it. Maybe that I don't know. I think like I get it as a prank or that, but I think maybe, you know, if you want to avoid being sued, definitely consider, you know, changing some designs. Anyway, I'll shut up now and say, you know, thank you so much for watching, and oh, this looks gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, you know what to do. In the past, present, or even future, I will see you there. Bye. Well, Pokemon Fortnite. Heck, I might try that out.